Hi everybody, this is Pokitsune. Welcome back to Final Fantasy V with the Four Job Fiesta. Last time we left off here, I decided to do a little bit of grinding of the stream, since, well, I was looking for a certain rare weapon, and I did get it. I did get a few extra levels along with it, going from level 15 to 17 actually, I believe. But we got some weapons here that are really needed if we're going to keep on using berserkers. If you look at this here, we're looking at the Doom's Axe. Well, it's actually the Doom's Scythe, but the points still stand. Compared to the actual Mitchell Hammer, it's so much more powerful, and the effect is also incredibly good for it. We'll get to show it in a few minutes, I suppose. Before that, though, let's go on to the next story section. Going off to a new little city, and here it comes, another earthquake! Huh? What? The ship! Now we get to go outside here, and, well, it seems our ship is sinking. Yep, bye-bye ship. Yeah, we just got it. We didn't get much time to explore with it here, probably because of what I did. But now it's gone. Earthquakes often occur in this island, and then whirlpools appear. So your boat was swallowed by a whirlpool? Ha ha ha! That was unlucky of you. Thanks for the sentiment, old man. Alright. Don't believe there's much I can buy here, though. The equipment, I remember, is something completely outside of what I need too, so there's not much I'm going to be getting here. Gonna be getting myself a few... No, not yet. Not yet. There's actually a better place for this kind of equipment. And I'll be getting it in a moment. Right. The shop here only sells equipment for bards and rangers, which are two jobs we don't have quite yet, but they'd be the place to get it. I am gonna get myself a set of... I own one, but I only have one equipped. We may have to change that in a moment. I am gonna get myself one at least, and one bard outfit for our little white mage. You have the green beret, that's why you don't have the... That explains it. And you need yourself a bard outfit. That'll help with your defenses. Alright. Right. Weapons, I don't need any of them yet. This here will be the magic shop. Let's see if we get anything new. All black mage spells. So I can't use any of this. Lovely. This little spot here is also where our bard resides here, and there is another piano, but since I can't get bard anyways, I'm not gonna bother with that. But if you ever find yourself with a bard, go there. You can get 2 songs there. One of them you can only get much later on, but you still get at least one of them. That's a bit different for Chocobo. I'll catch it. Oh, the great hunter bards. Yeah, beep beep. What? Hey, this was a black chocobo, so they weren't extinct. Well, let's see if we can fly. Go. Yeah, black chocobos. They fly here. Well, it was a good start. Stick that landing. What? Huh? Look! Oh boy. Well now, pieces of crystal. These must be the ones that were sent flying in the explosion at Karnak. It reached all the way there, and Chocobo ate them. But then we found them. That's mighty lucky. Well, I'll stop questioning that kind of logic. But here we have Bard and Hunter/Ranger. I don't know if I want to touch these. You're gonna be touching them, and no wait, we're not gonna be actually using them anyways. But at the very least, now it can fly. What? But yes, here's our next mode of transportation, the Black Chocobo. As it was claimed, they are able to fly. I believe they're able to go around mountains too, but the only thing is that they can only land within forests. That's the big limitation with them. Now, usually main story goal will be to head over to the Great Library again, but there's a few places I need to stop. This little spot here is usually meant to grab an Esper Ramuth. You're able to find them in the forest. I don't need that right now, though. This is not a place for items I wanted. Let's see a bit of equipment here. Ah yes, rings. Extremely expensive, but in the right situation, extremely useful. The coral ring allows you to absorb lightning. The fire ring allows you to absorb the... yes, this little effect here. Finding a little toad. And you get yourself a free spell for Toad. It's meant to be a black spell, so I don't think I can use it personally. But it's free, might as well get it. And show it off to people too. Alright, but back to the rings here. The fire ring allows you to absorb fire. The angel ring stops doom and zombify effects. Not as useful, but still. Alright, here we've only got a few time spells. Again, can't use them. And here we're going with the sheep. Most of these are not important. This one here, folks. What attitude? And it will kick you on the other side. Here we've got another bard song that I would have really liked to have if I had a bard, but I can't. It's probably something hidden behind the waterfall. That's what my great-grandmother said. Real important for later on, but right now here we're not gonna need that. So this trip was for nothing at all. Lovely. This would be the falls they're talking about. We've got no ways to reach that right now, and we won't have for a long time. But still information to keep in mind. Now there is another city we're gonna be getting to the right over here. That's probably where I'm gonna be making a lot of shopping. Well, a bit of it at the very least. Alright, we have the city of Lix. This would be the city where Bart is actually born at. It's his hometown. I speak to the people around this here, they proved that up. But I am gonna make it at least a little bit of story progression. Here rests Stella. A little bit of details here, but yeah, kind of important. Here we can get to this little room and we play this little music box. Soothing little tune. And we get our little flashback here. Is he asleep? Dear, are you going on a journey again? No, I'm not leaving. My spasms have started to calm a bit, but I want us to live together as a family from now on. I know. Well, let's get to bed now. You need to get better. Thanks. Let me do one more thing you need to finish. You're going, aren't you? So you were awake. Are you going to protect us from the bad guys again? Well, that's Daddy's job. Take me with you. You stay at the house with your mother, and you'll keep this a secret from her, won't you? Alright. music's slowing down here. Well, time for bed. Stella, you need to rest too. Stella? Oh. Oh. Yeah, Stella, that gravestone. Yep. Stella! Yeah. That's what happens to her in the great scheme of things. That's a pleasant melody. It's inspired me of a nice poem. I'll dedicate this song to this memory. Learn Charm Song. Another song for the bard here. Again, we won't be using, but highly recommend it here. You want to grab this, if not at this point here, before a certain event. Now, off to the inn. Hey, it's you, Barts. Why don't you take a rest? It's on my house. Free stay at the inn. Thank you very much. Next time will still be rather cheap, so it's a good place to stop and fill up if you're out traveling about. But the first time you use it here, you do get this little cutscene here. And I take the extra time out of this run here to take this because Barts doesn't get much backstory on this, and it's something that can be easily skipped if you're not paying attention. Barts, what's wrong? Ferris. Here rests Stella. You've just been through that. This is my mother. Huh? I was born in this village. My mother died when I was little. After that, I left on a long journey with my father. Then 3 years ago, my father became ill and passed away too. Dorgan and his beloved wife Stella rest here. Dad asked me to bury him with Mom. Dad was a strong man. A father. Is that a nice thing to have, Barts? Quite a bomb to drop there. Ferris. Yeah, Ferris doesn't really know what to have a father is. Well, let's go back. We don't want everyone to worry. Yeah, a big part of this game's story is family. You don't get the full scope of it at the moment here, but family, or nakamas in Japanese here, is a really big part of this. It's part of what drives these characters at times. And again, it's why it's a bit more important to get to this section with Bart, since, well, he doesn't see that in any ways. And that makes a big part of his character. You do get a bit more details a little later on, but if you don't get here, you miss a lot of the context. You don't know what was exactly happening. Dorgan and his beloved wife Stella rest here. Little detail, but it's actually been added in there. The writing on different translations do change a little bit on this one. Hopefully I'll be able to show that by the time the fiesta is going through. Another part of the reason here is this shop here. Now, items here are actually priced at half price at this point here, so you'll be able to save a lot of money just going there. You've also got a bit of ninja equipment here. Green berets, stealth suits, I believe, are actually really good for our berserkers, so let's take a look. Better than the mithril one we had. Oof. I do believe there is another location we can go visit, but I don't think I quite need it yet. Your father did so much for us. I'm gonna make it really cheap for you. Ethers here are also the cheapest price you can get them here. You'll never get that kind of price ever again. So if you ever have a scene that's mage heavy, you may want to grab some ethers here. It's gonna be a better price for you. There are gonna be some better items later on. Sorry. But it's a good spot to grab them while you can. I'm not gonna grab that many at the moment. I'll be back later. It's also a good spot to grab these items if you want to get them. I won't be needing them as much. I have a Suna for that. But if you ever need to stock up, this is a good place to go here while you're still around. Now, I believe we've seen in the past here that Bart's father was actually protecting Crystal. This little village here is also close to, if I find a spot right, yes, this little spot here where I mentioned the 4 pillars are exactly what's sealed up. And as I mentioned before, we saw a second pillar here. There's only 1 left, and before that there was even 4 pillars here, while there were still 4 crystals. So yes, it's probably not a coincidence that Bart's father's village was set so close. A little tiny detail, but it does make some semblance to the story. Now there's another little spot, well, 2 little spots I want to visit before I head off to the next location or the next story bit. I think it might take a little bit of a walk though, since there's no forest for me to be able to walk to it. Okay, you can go over the small mountain, you can't go over the big white ones. Little detail, but they can make a world of difference. Yeah, there isn't anything there, and I don't believe I need to keep people waiting here. There is a forest there, but I have to walk all the way around. So, yeah, I'll be waiting a little bit longer. I don't believe I need to go there right away. It's just going to be an extra little detail. But what I want to go to here is back to the library. Not just for the free booze, but there's a little something you want. Yes, our 2 scientists were actually moved all the way here. If you go back to the ship or to the bar, they'll say that they were heading over here. Yeah, we broke your steamship. We're sorry, Lil. Not a problem, we can just build another steamship. But listen, we have found King Tycoon. Oh, big thing. It seems that he was seen in the town of Karnak. Then it looks like he went to the Quicksand Desert. The Quicksand Desert? It's the desert that lies to the west of here. The sand here flows like rivers. No one can enter it. Beyond the desert, they say there are the ruins of a city. How did King Tycoon? I don't know. Big detail, huh? The people here who said they saw him said that his body was floating in the air. Floating? Was he a ghost? Father, let's go to the Quicksand Desert. Come on. We won't be able to get through it. We'll find a way. Of course, let's give it a try. Alright. Okay. Now again here, this little bit will be a little rough. And they've just blinded one of my berserkers. Lovely. Kinda weak for enemies though. I considered catching one, but no, not really. Yeah, welcome to the death side. Kinda big, but powerful. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to capture these. Or maybe if my berserkers didn't kill them. Yeah, they're going to be a problem, aren't they? One thing at a time. One thing at a time. There we go. A little bit of EXP. Soft. That'll be handy. Lovely. Well, maybe the berserkers can hit the ones in the back, and I'll be able to use that. Yeah. Let's take that blind and right off. We won't kill them as soon as we can here. Bart is being beamed up. Gandalf can't keep the shades, he doesn't mind being cool. Oh. Lena, that might be more of a problem for her. I get a feeling Bart is gonna have a turn before Lena gets hers, though. And yeah. Yes, the other effect of the dead sight, sometimes it will instantly kill something. Nice little extra feature. Not only is it stronger than anything else, it can insta-kill. Alright, since we're headed at a certain point, I'm gonna need to switch somebody up. Because as good as them for damage here that a berserker is, right now I'm gonna need something else than just somebody who's a berserker. So, sorry about that, Kikoru. Current time. There we go. Let's see you with this. There we go. Alright, good little outfit. And we're gonna give you that too. We're gonna leave you here with the dagger. It's gonna be your best option for that. Already has a plumed helmet, leather shoe, glasses. Not gonna be needed right now. Alright. One more save just to be sure. Yeah, we can't really move much around that because of all the quicksand moving around. It's part of that little labyrinth, and you can't exactly go in before these two here decide to help you. You can make a bridge. Might be a little dangerous, but it's worth a try. We'll disturb the sandworm that lives in this desert. You guys defeat it. Then you can walk around across the body of the worm. How violent! Look who's talking. Alright. We're ready. I read it could be unwise to use magic against the sandworm. Be careful. Well, thankfully don't have much magic in use against them. Here me boy, come for dinner, come for dinner. Say hello to the hole, or rather the sandworm in the hole. Yeah, this is a bit of a unique boss. The reason for that is that he can move around those holes, and this is gonna be a problem. Demi, whenever you attack one of the holes that doesn't have anything in it, he will cast Demi on one of your characters. Sometimes it will even attack the whole party. But for now, unfortunately we have to stick with the berserker on the team, so he will keep on using that over and over and over again. Worse is that the mechanics will make it that he's got very little chance to actually hit the worm. So, yeah, if I don't mind if Bart dies on this fight here, you'll excuse me. Oh yes, quicksand! Does a little bit of damage, but then it starts draining everybody's HP over time. Sorry Bart, Doom doesn't work on a hole. It's already empty. But it will keep on casting Demi. Alright. Armor's been mostly cast. Let's try to fight that big worm. There we go. You've got Q2, heal yourself. Golf will be healing the whole party. Yeah, that worm just keeps on moving all over and over. Ferrous and leather are probably going to be our biggest damage dealers right now, and that's not saying something too big. Yeah. I'm guessing they say don't use magic against it because magic would probably... A lot of people will just start attacking everything. There's also the fact that the worm moves a lot rather quickly. So if you try to start casting magic, your quick time might actually be too slow and you won't be able to cast it in time before the worm moves again. It's a very, very annoying boss if you don't have the right kind of people. Do the worm, they say. Alright, we can make it, Just gonna keep on. Yeah. Also, for those who don't know, Demi is a move that does... You'll never get killed by Demi, but that's because Demi does damage by percentile. It will actually have your HP, no matter how much HP you have. Gives you a little time spell if you can use it. Alright, Galoof, let's put you to work. We have to get Leonard to cast some Cure 2 again. Starting to do a lot of damage rather quickly. You're not helping, Bart. Sometimes a good behaving berserker is a dead berserker, I'm afraid. And even when you attack, sometimes it's too slow. Not cool. Not cool. Yeah, that's the big strategy of the sandworm too, is that he'll just keep on draining and Demi-ing your HP, and when you're low, he'll just finish you off with a quick slap or let your HP drain away slowly. Or quicksand you here, that's also very effective. Or affecting to just a slap in the face. Save our MP a little bit more. At least even if he's blind, he's still using the cane with as much power as can. He's not going to be missing with that one. Well, a miracle happened. You actually hit the worm. Oh boy. This is going to take a bit of time on that one. Alright. What's been happening lately in game news? Well, right now here at the moment, AGDQ is running here, the Awesome Games Done Quick 2019. It's a bit of a charity event done with speedrunners that happens the whole week. Happens twice a year, and I've been watching most of it here. There's been some incredible plays so far. It's part of why I haven't exactly been streaming the lives this just 2 days, but, well, it's been really good. Yeah, so far here it's Wednesdays, I believe they've reached about 500,000 in donations. And usually they get a whole lot of money during the last part of it too here. It's usually a big rush at that time. And I'm sure they'll be crossing over 1 million here, no question about it. So give it a watch if you got the time here at agdq.com. You should get all the details over there. Channel. Ouch. Right. Other details here for those who have been keeping up. There's also the debate that's been happening about loot boxes. It seems like things have been getting worse and worse, and that some people are saying that loot boxes aren't exactly trying to make money off people. It's a freedom of expression, and that doesn't really make sense when you're trying to make a gambling system out of your game. It's not saying anything about speech. It's not trying to be expressing anything. It's just trying to take advantage of your people, of your players, of your customers. So yeah, I'm not buying that kind of stuff. Okay, let's take those sunglasses off. Or make a mess of myself here. Congratulations, I've just confused my old little person. Alright. Ferris, help me out here. Let's do the eye drop here. Now, confusion usually gets taken care of whenever somebody is hit by an attack. And that can be any kind of attacks here, including the attack from a healing staff. In other words, we'll be healing her and taking off the confusion. Double duty here. Ferris is going to need a big heal right away. Or a complete revival, since, yeah, the HP's just going to keep on dropping. Just hold on a little bit more here. We'll make it. Or not. One of our damage sealers is down. Let's take care of that. Thankfully, since she died, we're able to take out the status effect. Okay, yeah, like I said, this is gonna be one long fight again. If you've been watching the GDQ stream here, try to watch the, if you haven't missed some part of it here, try to watch for the Punch Out run. That one here has been incredible. The guy has been playing that version of Punch Out blindfolded, and they've actually done good enough to reach a personal best. So it's been a wonderful watch to see that person in action. So give them a go. Because it's the kind of thing that they've actually shown before the stream that some points or some techniques are actually required at a frame perfect moment here. And this is something that he did blindfolded. I can't say this bad enough. Come on, take it down. Woo! That's over, and that should open up the desert for us to cross. Alright. Sit in mid. While we're gone, can you look after the black chocobo we left in the forest? Be careful. We will. Before I go though, let me tent up. And while I took care of that, Cora, we're getting you back on the job. Let's see. There we go. Probably should have done the job switch before going to sleep, but well, hindsight. That's what we need. Alright. Back, here we go. And back into the desert. Right. Now we can actually go deep in the desert and actually complete the place. Alright. Saint Killer and Saint Porky. Pretty sure they've got some much more different names in the actual games, but well, everything in time. Now, the one in the back here, if there's no other enemies, it will simply run. It won't be able to do anything about it. Spore seems to be doing some poison, so we should take care of that too. But once again, time, and he is dead. Or rather, he's a zombie type. We need that whenever we kill it that way, it will just keep on reviving back again. That's the bad side of the dead scythe. Killing that way isn't 100% for sure, but for enemies like this, it's a big boon. I'll cast a neutral after the fight's over. How often is that gonna kick in? Let's see what a berserker do first. Or just regular kill. I'll take regular kill. Right. Let's use some of their MP to cure that out. Heading down there. And we have a bear. It's an unbearable pun. Let's see if we can catch it. Or not! Yeah, the berserker might be a problem if I try to catch anything. Right. Here, we're just going with sand flow. Well, that does take care of a lot of problems. Makes fights a whole lot faster. Unfortunately, that advantage will only last for so long, but I'll take it as long as I can. Right now, we're looking for heading over here, so we can exit the desert south exit. Right. Now we're moving on to our next location. Trying to find out fodder. Say hello to bombs. Bombs are really peculiar because, well, they can do some fire spell here, they can lead up fire attacks too, but they will also explode. If they do explode, they will do tons of damage, usually equal to how much HP they've got left. So if you're going to be attacking bomb, make sure to take them out rather quickly. If you just try to deal 1 damage to them, oh, there goes Exploder. Yeah, you want to kill them really quickly. Let's see if I can't catch one and see where they don't cast them. If somebody doesn't kill them, which in retrospect probably shouldn't bother me that much. Thank you for not attacking Duluth. The fact that my berserkers are in the back row probably doesn't help. But thankfully, death doesn't care for back row. If it's gonna kill you with death, it's just gonna kill you. Bio soldiers. Alright. Those buggers are a little bit of a pain here. They will cast bio, which is a stronger kind of poison, which is really effective against human type enemies. And a little spell to have, not so handy to have it cast at you. I'll take it. What is this? The ruined city we were talking about? Let's go take a look. Huh? The king! Let's go get him. Come back here, you old fool! I I said come back here! He's a slippery old fellow, isn't he? Come on now, we'll get you. Yeah, there's not really much anything to find in this ruined city. Father. Father? Huh? Well, that was a problem. Ooh boy. Ferris, so you were my sister. I'm sorry, it was too hard for me to say. So the two finally admit that they are actually sisters that were separated a long time ago. That plot's finally unfurled here. A lot of people playing this you probably figured out a long time ago. Now it's gone through here and it doesn't get the fanfare it might have. It's got to some better points later on though. What is this? What a strange place. By the way, where's Galoof? Hey, now that you mention it, have we been split where we're falling? Over here. Well, we know that old man. I'm sure we'll meet up with him somewhere. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, come on. Well, we've really lost him now. Hey, what's the big idea? Sorry. Yeah, the actual text from the other games usually imply a little bit something more from bars. But it's not what we're gonna get here. Uh-oh. Everything's going pink. That's usually bad. And off we go! Watch out! That doesn't look good. That really doesn't look good. Guess we're not going back. Is it weird that we've used that thing once and it breaks right away? I think it's weird. Meanwhile... Bird. It's come back home. With our two little scientists here. Alright. And they fulfilled their promises. They've done that, not knowing that we're right underneath them. Yep, yeah, I'd say it broke pretty badly. Meantime, we're stuck in this little, I call it clockwork thanks to the big gear, but it's not really steampunk, is it? Alright, now this here seems to be a little bit of a dressing room, bit of a lever, can't do anything on it. This is writing on the wall. Look at the flowers in the central room. Okay. Must be right for something. Now this little place here you can actually rest up. Free healing, free refills, doesn't cost you anything. Nice place to go to, you know? Very considerate, considering we've been just lost in here. There's a note. Look at the stationery in the room on the right. Okay. Monkeys always look. Calm down, Barts. There's a second sheet. Check the pot. Check the weed. Okay. Not a bad time to get high, I suppose. What they mean by the pot? They mean this little pot. Where our little toad here will knock the book out. go down 6, 4 right, and bullet what we find here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to pull this lever, not push it. Little details, you know? Shuriken, and the spell size, otherwise known as mini. Turns the targets really small. Don't use it very often because I can't tell who's weak on it or not and what kind of thing it does. Alright, there's the lever. We can pull this. And what this does, well, it would unlock the door that we could open there. It will also... yoink! Down the hole they go. Save point here. I am gonna take it right now, even if I saved not that long ago. Because there's a little detail about what's coming up here that, well, I saw somebody else, Dan the Enigma, play yesterday and he didn't have the problem that I had. I just hope I don't run into the same thing he had. It's the same ship. It had sunk to the bottom of the sea. And what the heck is that ship over there? Yeah, this little place here, if you want to go back to the steamship, this is where you can go back to it. And go back to the old dungeon if you miss something, if you want to see the other enemies. This is going to be our new ships. Proper ship, how strange. Well, say hello to our very own airship. Where are we? Bart, Sleda, Ferris, Galoof. Yes, that would be the 4 of us. What are you guys doing here? Well, we took the light choco up this island, then went a hole, and down the hole we went. So this is what we found under Crescent Island. Grandpa decided to go down to the basement. Of course, you get a nerd, he's gonna want to look into that. There we go. This is amazing! Sid, we'll talk later. For now, there's science to do here. Science, I tell you! And we're off! Yep, our own little flying ship. Ain't that nice? What is it? It must be a real airship. I read about them in an old book once. I can't believe it really exists. Guess what else exists? This is how you get lobsters. Crate claw. Right. Doesn't seem to be taking a lot of damage, but we can paralyze it. Right. Let's begin to apply armor all. Remember, people, apply protection. Well, this might be a lot easier than I thought. Thank you, Paralyze. For as long as it'll last. Tail screw is as pretty much the same as the other lobster, was just a little bit more red. Mucus gives you a slow effect. No paralyze this time. Oh well. Mucus also seems to be draining your HP while you're under this effect, so yeah, let's take care of that. More armor foe. Doom! It also works on bosses. You get a nice go out of that. Yeah, I remember fighting this boss and that the boss was actually immune to that. It's, yeah, again, if it's a zombie type enemy, you'll just revive whenever you try to get to it. It wasn't damaged badly, we were able to fix it using the part of the steamship, so we'll be able to fly out of there. I'm tired of hearing thanks. We'll try to find out about the location of the Earth Crystal. The sky is yours. Go for it. The evil dark mage X death. To prevent his arrival, we must protect the last crystal, the crystal of Earth. Captain Planet can't save us now. Let's go! The power is yours! Yes. Now we get to fly in the air with the greatest of ease. Alright. First spot over here, a lot faster than trying to walk there with a black chocobo. I believe there's a bit of equipment we can grab here. Small inn. Not moving over there to rest, since we've got some places that will allow us to sleep for free, or for the much reduced price, at the very least. I believe there was nothing here. Lovely. I thought there was something in there, but nope. Nope. Oh well. Yeah, that's a big reason why the later versions of this game have the running inside of it automatically. You are able to get run in this game, but I believe I mentioned before you need to have Thief to be able to do that. Alright. Knife, Charm, Mute. We got all of these spells already, so that's not going to be to any use for us. Weapon shop and armor shop. I believe there's some better gear for us. Ogre axes, mage mash, the nice little dagger. Not gonna be needing that yet. I am gonna get myself 2 axes. They're actually a little less powerful than the death sight we have, but if there's ever any points where I don't want the death effect, that's where I'm gonna be needing it. And the armor they have here is actually everything that I've already gotten, so it seems I'm good for equipment. There is a pub here. There is also another piano, but as I said, I no longer need to worry about piano flexing. I'm gonna be good enough on songs. Right. Our next stop is just a little bit north of that. Now, usually we can enter through this cave to get into a little dungeon, but we're actually gonna go through the back end of that. Actually, before I do that, I am gonna make a little bit of grinding, because there is a little something I want to learn how to get before I head on to the next bit. Because if it's what I think it is, well, it's gonna be mighty handy to have something. Of course, it's gonna deal with a few enemies, but nothing bad. Now, if there was a way to be able to get their accuracy up, I'd be so thankful for that. But nope, not at all. You get to heal her. One ABP. It's gonna take a bit of time, but it's gonna be worth it. Maybe faster if I go through just the little fights over here. As I said, this is the bit of a beginning of a dungeon, and we're not gonna go over far this way. These are just some beginning little enemies called Nut Eaters. Very weak, not very much time, but it's still just worth 1 AP. I just need about 5 of them right now, so yeah, it'll be real quick. Skull Eater. Yeah, this is the thing that I wanted to try to avoid a little bit. The thing is that it's only got 1 HP, but it's got really high attack power behind it, and it will also flee by itself, so yeah, I gained myself a job level. Just for 5 AP, just for seeing that thing come in and run away. I'll take it. Alright. This can be actually a good time to switch back over, since Galoof just got enough spells to really make it on his own there. He's going to be having most of the white spells ready. And Lena just learned control, which is what I really want to be able to get out of him. Well, get out of the job. So, yeah, you're going back to our white mage status. Control. Control one monster's action. It's not 100%, but it will actually let you control what kind of attacks and then you'll use and how you'll be using it. It's incredibly useful for that kind of ability. It's one of the big reasons why you want to have a Beastmaster. It's what the name is for. Right, with green beret, stout suit, and silver is actually going to be better for you. Alright. And you had white. Alright. We're going to be switching our girls in a moment. Won't be too long. Why am I switching Koru here? Good enough. More of that. More of this. More of that. And more of this. There we go. That's for you. More of that, and always more a bit of a white mage type. Alright, back to adventure we go. I'm not gonna keep on going this way, folks. I am gonna go back to the other way around. Since the first part of this little dungeon doesn't carry anything, it's a lot easier for you to go back on the other end, go for this little side entrance, if I can aim properly, and you find yourself the Cavern Jacol on the other side. There is one little item I want to grab from my Beastmaster here. Nut Eaters, they're back! Right, now get used to Lena being the one who cures staff again. Problem with Control Foe is that with the Berserker, they're most likely gonna try to strike or whatever you're trying to control, so yeah, there's gonna be a problem with that kind of ability. If you miss, it won't do anything though. 2 EVP, pretty nice. Thunder Whip. Oops. Work with me. Alright, Thunder Whip. A lot more powerful than the regular whip, and instead of paralyzing it, it will actually allow you to cast thunder on an enemy. It's extra damage all around. Again, it will still do full damage from the back row, and here's why the Skull Eater is a problem. It will attack extremely strong and is rather hard to hit. And if you think that using magic on it is a good idea, you'd be wrong. Thankfully, it's quick to escape, so you can get some good ability point with that. Just try not to die. Try. There are a few chests here that have a bit of items. Not exactly the most useful in some cases, but still, it's a nice little extra. Alright, Nut Eaters. Gives me a little chance to heal up after the last encounter. Yeah, nice little damage output. Not as good as Death Axe, but I'll take it. Get that HP full. At the very least, with the whip weapon, I'll be able to attack those back enemies with more damage. So, to save my berserkers from attacking uselessly with nice damage on back enemies. Or if I can take out frontal enemies before they try to wipe the back ones, it will take out the defense boost that the one in the back usually would have. So it does give me more control on who's going to get attacked and who should we take out. Controls also makes it that whatever enemy you control doesn't get to move at all, doesn't get any kind of actions. It doesn't work really on bosses, but it'll help. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can control it or not. Let's get you back up. Doesn't matter what kind of HP you have though. Another good little thing about berserkers is that if you try to revive them, they will attack right away. 5 ABP. Okay, 10. Not exactly a bargain, but worth it. Now, everything else in this dungeon you can completely ignore. It'll all just be empty chests or just trying to progress through this little cave. It's not very big. Its main purpose is actually much later in the game, and that's mostly if you're using a summoner. But still, it's there. Now there's that thunder effect I was talking about. Not a lot of damage, but it'll pounce up. And it is extra magic damage of all things. Victory! Victory! And let's just run out for the time at this point. You don't really need the ABP, and they kind of don't give much. The skull here give a lot, and even for they're kind of dangerous. Right, we can actually get back here and climb all the way back up. It's one of the few rare instances where the exit is not actually a door. It's just a way up. Alright. Now, this is the next tourist segment. There is another place we can go to, but we want to explore that first anyways. We might just save some time. But the town, that we're trying to go back to see the king, of course, he's still out there. But the town is, yeah, say hi to the fortress. A flying mechanical fortress. Final Fantasy. It's usually fantasy, not science fiction, but hey, whatever. Alright, our other little stop is going to be right here. Now, if you remember early in the game when I went over here, I had to stop. I want to get a little something from here, but I simply wasn't ready enough. Now, if you have to worry about the monarchy of this place, don't worry too much. I don't think the leader actually came back, and the chancellor probably took over. Right, but yes, this little dungeon. Alright, now there was an enemy here that usually could take you out really quickly. It's still there, it will still get you some back attacks. And I don't even know if we can actually beat it at this point. Maybe later on, but it's not really worth fighting it anyways. Let's see if control works on it. Nope. Then again, control is not 100% for sure. but I'd rather just run away anyways. You don't really get anything for fighting him. You obtain drag. It's actually a spell that will reset the whole fight, but it's a free white spell if I remember correctly. Either a white spell or a time spell, but hey, free is free. Control. It actually worked, but we ran away anyways. Hey, I'll take it. 1000 gil. Really nice at the beginning of the game, but yeah, again because of this little critter, we usually don't tend to go over there anyways. Look, just one shot Lena. Moon Flute. Lovely. That will actually cast Berserk on everybody in the party, meaning that he can't use any kind of abilities. I'll still keep trying to run away from him, since that's what we need. Our Berserkers already berserk, so Moon Flute is pretty much useless on them. They can actually take a few hits though, but that's probably because they're in the back row. And Bart says the accuracy of a blind man. Lovely. It's like they've been blinded with rage. If I had a thief, I'd probably have a better time with this. 1 gil. That's all you get. 1 gil. Yeah, he's the only one that has the life spell right now. I will use the actual MP of these guys to fill up, since they won't be using MP right now anyways. See, Berserkers do have more use than just beating things with a stick. With an axe, I mean. Elf Key, this is what we came here for. More defenses, chances to evade attacks, it's just too good not to use. I already had that earlier, might have been really handy. And again, Lena goes down in 1 hit. But yes, you can see why it's not worth fighting these things. You're better just running away. I said running away. There's the Elf Cape in effect. Usually about 1 physical attack and maybe 5 will just completely be dodged. It's not perfect, but it helps. Ugh. Well. Yeah, I'm here levels and levels after I should have actually been able to come here, and then I'm still getting my ass handed back to me. A thief actually has an ability called Flee, allows you to automatically escape from a fight. That's probably how you are meant to navigate this little maze. But I don't have a thief. And dead again. Doesn't have anyone FNP to actually revive her. That's not good. And oof, we're out. Don't have to go back there ever again. There is another little labyrinth that we can do in this little dungeon, but we don't have to do it since we don't have a summoner. I'll take it. Right, now time to go get a bit of a refill. I'm gonna go back to Bart's town. A little cheaper to go there anyways. There is a little spot you can land with the airship. The airship compared to the Black Chocobo will actually not be able to land in the forest. It's the other way around here. They're able to go anywhere else but the actual forest. Hey, it's you, Barts. It's on the house again. So, again, free rest. Alright, I think this is gonna be it for me here today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've been seeing here, please follow, subscribe, comment. I can use anything to try to improve this stream. If you've got any recommendations, any commentary here, let me know, please. I just want to improve on this. I just want to have fun with this, and if I can get more people to come here, chat with me, please come on over. But for now, this is Pokitsune with the Final Fantasy V Four Job Fiesta, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.